So for me, I don't have a quiet time routine, nor do I have a set schedule on when I spend time with God. At least not anymore. In reality, I'm a very busy person, and I'm not going to always, have quiet time at 10 o'clock every night. And I'm giving myself grace in knowing that I can still spend time with God in different ways, and it doesn't have to look the same every time. So if you're someone that desires to spend more time with God, but you don't necessarily see how having a set routine will benefit you, I hope this video encourages you to realize that there are multiple ways that you can spend time with God. Hey y'all, how you doing? How you living? It's your girl Kiryn Patrice, and if you're new around here, I share all things faith, lifestyle, and inspiration. So today we're going to talk about how I spend time with God and giving you guys ways that you can spend time with God as well. Now, first and foremost, I feel like when it comes to spending time with God, we should always be reading our word and praying. Now, most of y'all know that I have plenty of Bibles and I love reading each and every one of them. But most recently, I've been using my computer and just reading off of Bible.com. And Bible.com is just like the web version of the YouVersion Bible app. It's really great, and I'm able to do my plans on there. All my community stuff is on there, like what my friends are reading and all of that stuff. And I'm currently reading the chronological Read the Bible in 1 year plan. And I love using those Bible plans because I can listen to it because it reads it aloud to me. And I just love reading the Bible as things happen. I think the chronological Bible plan is great. Also, just praying. Praying could be consisting of verbally praying aloud with God, talking with Him. Sometimes when I have a little hard time processing my thoughts, or I just feel better writing it out, I will prayer journal. And I have different prayer journals for different reasons. Like I have a basic prayer journal for anything and everything. Then I have a prayer journal when I have thoughts regarding about my singleness. I really enjoy prayer journaling because it really helps me to just process everything that may have happened or anything that's on my mind. I love to pair my journaling with music, and I pull lyrics out of the songs that correlate with how I'm feeling, all of that good stuff. Hey, so another thing that I love to do is to listen to Christian and gospel music. Basically, when I'm driving in the car, turning on my tunes, you already know, I got my playlist going. I got a playlist just for about everything. Worship playlist, gospel music playlist. I have a playlist for waiting season, singleness, all of the above. Okay. So something I've done most recently is changed all of my radio presets to Christian or gospel stations. And I did this because while I'm driving, I tend to listen to one gospel station and the songs be real repetitive. So I find myself going through the presets while I'm driving, trying to figure out what else I can listen to. And majority of the time, those other options are secular songs. And so I decided that I'm going to switch out my presets to all Christian and gospel stations, which I found out there are a ton of Christian, well, not a ton, but there's a good number of Christian and gospel stations on the airwaves. And I was just like, oh no, okay. So I changed my presets, and so now every time I get in the car, I just expose myself to all Christian and gospel songs, which I think is great. As well, I already got my playlist and everything going, so I never run out of options. While I'm in the car, whether I'm on my way to work, out running some errands, I love listening to podcasts. Some of my favorites are Woman Evolve with Sarah Jake Roberts, the Godly Dating 101 podcast with Tavares and Safa Gray. Then there's Checking In with Michelle Williams, 30 Minutes with the Perrys, and then there's also the Godly Chit Chat with my friend Regina. I really love listening to all of these podcasts because it really gives me a chance to just spend more time with God while I'm on the go, and gives me the opportunity to reflect on His goodness while listening to great conversation. Another thing that I love to do is to read Christian books. As you can see, I have some books right behind me, and this is pretty much where I store the books that I'm reading for the month. You guys know that I used to do my like monthly TBR videos, and so I decided that I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to do wrap-up videos where I talk about the books that I read in the previous month. So be on the lookout for that in June, where I talk about these 3 books that I'm currently reading. And these books, well, I haven't read this one yet. This is actually a book that a subscriber sent me. And it's a Christian fiction, and I've never read Christian fiction before, so I think this will be interesting. And then these 2 I've already started. They're bomb.com, and I can't wait to talk about them, so don't miss it, okay? I also love to do like devotionals and watching sermons. The devotionals that I've been loving is from Daily Grace Company. I did a haul on them I think at the beginning of this month, or the end of last month, I can't remember. And they really helped me like really dissect the word, and they're just great. So I hope this video helped you to get some more ideas how to be creative with your quiet time and just spending time with God in general. There are so many ways to spend time with God, and I don't really like to refer to my quiet time as a routine anymore, because every moment that I spend with God looks different. I don't always do quiet time at the same time every day. Sometimes it's an hour difference. Maybe I decide I want to do it in the morning today, or maybe it's not as long as it was yesterday. And you know what? That's okay. As long as I'm making the effort to spend time with God, and God knows my heart. He knows when I'm trying. And I just love how it looks different. I like how I can experience God in different ways, and it just amazes me. And I really hope that this video blessed you. And if it did, let me know in the comments down below. Share some of the ways that you like to spend time with God, or maybe a new way that you want to try. Let's chat it up in the comments. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.